I don't know how you say goodbye to whom you love. I don't know a painless way to do it. Don't know the words to capture your heart so full and a longing so intense, because you can never truly let them go.
Our first year began together off a rocky start. COVID definitely made our school life way more boring and stressful, but your class would always be the highlight of the day. A ray of light in the overwhelming darkness. It was definitely difficult for you during online class, with some people having to repeatedly be told to switch on our cameras and occasionally having to even mute some people. But even then, you would always teach with illustrious visual aid, make jokes or banter here and there, and most importantly, reassure us that we're not performing well in assignments. Miss Melinda, you would always tell us that there's still time for us to improve, to which some of us definitely did not believe. We started off practically with no knowledge on how to write summaries or extended responses, yet after 2 years under your care, we flourished, despite the circumstances of online learning.
But slowly and surely we were improving. It began in Sec 3 Term 1, where we, as a class, failed our SA1 papers miserably. Compare that to right now, waging a war against IGCSE and coming back with A stars, hopefully. To say we have improved would be an understatement. But ultimately, Ms. Melinda, it was all you, for teaching us the invaluable skills we developed over the years. Always helping with extra classes and taking time to teach us even when you're sick. If I were to imagine a great teacher, the first person I would think of is you. A person who truly wishes for their students to succeed. A person who loves and cares for their students even when work gets in the way. A person who puts all their effort and time into their students without ever stopping for a break. I truly hope we were able to make you proud until the very end.
We'll never forget the seating arrangements you gave us, both in pairs and in groups of 4. Through this, we were able to make new friends with the people we would have never thought of talking to before we entered your class. We learned to work with each other through making posters as a group or writing on the whiteboards, while debating silly group rules recreated. We managed to find ways to work together and share our ideas. In the end, Miss Melinda, you helped us learn to work as a team and overcome our fear of asking our friends questions.
Whenever we needed your help, you would always be there, whether as online classes or just talking after class. Although your online classes were not the most popular, they were always so helpful. You would identify our individual weaknesses and we'd work on them together as a class. Especially writer's effect. Wow, did we all despise it. But under your constant guidance, Miss Melinda, would we undeniably grasp the essence of it just in time for IGCSEs.
Oh, remember when you bribed us with excessively sweet yet delicious cupcakes because we were feeling down due to our failing scores? Although they were yummy, some of us still left FLE regardless. Little did they know, staying would be one of the best decisions of our lives. Even until now, there was never a second where we regretted our choice.
Our class truly had its share of crazy antics, didn't it? With Minnie punching the wall, having to call the nurse all the way up to our class to tend to a stupid scratch, dancing shamelessly in front of everyone, or even occasionally gossiping about the scandals in Anglo. We've messed around both in class and during study hall, that sometimes you even send us out of class because we were misbehaving.
Remember all the times you tried to stop the madness in our class, namely, the red card system and the point system you implemented way back in Sec 3. Although it was meant for us to behave, we definitely had way more fun than we should have. From underground red card trading businesses to card hoarding, unsurprisingly we got scolded for them. Even within our groups, we had punishments set for people who stepped out of line. Remember Beck doing push-ups whenever he came late.
Our FLE class has never been free from chaos. Never in a single day of our English classes would you see peace. There would always be something. Yet, that is exactly why our class is so special. Remember all the times you turned to throw Peem and Jetty out the window? All of the imaginary shoes you've thrown? All of the unfinished work abandoned in the blue cabinet? Yet, amidst the chaos, Miss Melinda, you stand out. If someone else was our teacher, it would be different. Not as fun, not as chaotic, not as magical. I have no idea how you do it, but you manage. Miss Melinda, you are and will always be an important part of our lives. Thank you for all the encouragement you gave us when we needed it. Thank you for all the knowledge you grilled into us over the years. Thank you for all the discipline that, although sometimes feels unfair, changes our lives for the better. In this classroom, where the aircon is adjusted no less than 3 times per class, a plethora of memories will always lie engraved in our hearts.
Miss Melinda, even though we've only known each other for 2 years, 16 divided by 2 is 8. So, if you pick 8 random days out of the 5,600 days that I've been alive, I would have known you for one of those 8 days. That is a huge feat. Thank you for teaching me how to write writer's effects, how to properly organize a summary, and how to write a narrative. I will be using these skills for the rest of my life, and hopefully with the high score that I probably earned for FLE IGCSE, I will use it to get into a good college and make you proud if you remember me. Thank you so much.
As long as you